Welcome to the Women of Fort Mill, South Carolina. I'm Kelly, mom of 2 teenagers, serial entrepreneur, and lover of all things that inspire and empower women. After years of supporting women on their journeys, I'm thrilled to be here to spotlight the powerhouse women who make Fort Mill so special.
And I'm Leah, mom of a very busy toddler and your go-to financial guru for making sense of money and planning for the future. I absolutely love helping women feel confident in their finances. And together, Kelly and I are here to connect you with the stories, tips, and insights that can help you thrive personally and professionally.
Every week, we're inviting you to join us for a quick 20-minute chat with local female business owners, women who are really changing the game here in Fort Mill.
You'll walk away with new ideas, practical advice, and a deeper connection to the community. Whether you're seeking motivation, actionable tips to grow your business, or just a bit of solidarity and the ups and downs of entrepreneurship, you're in the right place.
This is the Women of Fort Mill, South Carolina. Let's dive in and meet the incredible women here in our community. Well, hello and welcome to the Women of Fort Mill podcast. This is Kelly and I am flying solo with our very special guest, Dr. Daly today. Leah is out on this specific episode, but we wish her well and just want to give her a shout out and tell her we miss her on this episode today. But you are in for such a treat. I am so incredibly excited to have our special guest, Dr. Daly, who I will introduce in a moment. But what makes me so excited is this is a completely different type of episode than the Women of Fort Mill podcast has brought you yet. And I want you to take a moment to think about what we're going to talk about. And I want you to send this episode to a friend. Because I know maybe you know a friend, maybe it's a daughter, maybe it's a neighbor, or anyone that you know will need to hear this specific episode from Dr. Daly. So Dr. Daly is incredible, and she's going to tell us a little bit and talk to us a little bit about who she is. And she is a chiropractor by trade, but has a little bit of an interesting twist and really turned her focus on to infertility and really helping people and couples get through some of those really challenging hurdles. So Dr. Daly, welcome to the podcast.
Thank you so much. And I am so happy and excited to be here with you today.
Yes, I'm so excited. So we were chatting a little bit before. Tell us a little bit about who you are and how you kind of got started with what you're doing right now. And then we'll dive into some more detailed questions.
Yes, I am a wife. My husband and me, we're both chiropractors. We have an office in Pineville, South Charlotte area, Outbound Chiropractic. I'm a mom of 3 very healthy, vibrant kids, 2 boys and a little girl. I am from Puerto Rico, so my first language is Spanish. And now we serve Charlotte and Fort Mill communities through our family practice and my fertility expertise. And my passion lies in helping couples prepare their bodies for conception and naturally focusing on the root cause of healing and the nervous system health. And how did I start it? When my husband and me, we decided that we wanted to start our family. I took a seminar with the founder of this protocol, Dr. Marsha, a long time ago. And when I took it, I learned so much of fertility and how to prepare our bodies to be healthy and receive a healthy baby, that I was like, okay, we need to do this whenever we decide that we want to start our family. So we did. We were the healthiest version of ourselves. And sure enough, we became pregnant very quickly. I had 3 beautiful pregnancies, 3 awesome home births. But while I was happy and celebrating all of this, around me, there was other things going on. I have family members, I have friends that were miscarrying, they were having struggle to conceive, even if they were already had a first baby. So for me, I was like, oh, wow, what's going on? Is everybody around me is having miscarriages and having trouble. And as a chiropractor, I know how powerful our bodies work when it's supported properly. And even we have patients, she was told that the only thing that she could do was adopt, that she was never going to be able to conceive natural. So she went ahead and she adopted a baby. And she started chiropractic care with us, her and her husband. And a year and a half after, she became pregnant. And she was amazed. She's like, guys, I don't know what happened, but the only thing is we have done differently is that we started chiropractic care. And she became pregnant. She has a beautiful baby girl now after adopting a baby boy. And I was like, okay, this is something amazing. I know this work. So I started becoming very passionate about fertility because of everybody around me, because of this patient. And I started researching and everything. I studied it. I became certified. And I just love helping couples regain hope, transform their health, and step into parenthood feeling empowered. Because for me, is my best part of the day is just be with my kids and being a mom. So I just want other couples to experience that.
Yeah. Wow. So much. And I will tell you, when you think about infertility, people don't truly know who haven't been through it, right? I experienced not a long-term infertility, but I did have some of that and experience it. But I have watched family and friends really, really, really have a hard time. And it's such an incredible private, but emotional. It's really, really difficult for people. So I'm so glad that we're shedding light on this topic. I'm so glad that you're here because there is so many things that people don't know what to do, especially outside of traditional medicine, which I love. So tell us a little bit. Can you explain a little bit about preconception care and why does it matter to men and to women?
Yes, definitely. Preconception care involves optimizing your health and way before trying to conceive. Because I'm not going to say, let's start tomorrow having a kid. And I didn't do anything for me, for myself, for my partner. Is both couple at the end of the day is a 50-50 work, right? We're both important in this. So it includes addressing nutrition, stress. We are living in such a stressful times and everybody is stress levels are very high and overall wellness. And for men is equally important because the sperm health plays a significant role in conception and the baby's development. They create the placenta. That's super huge. And if they're not healthy, there is a lot of research now that shows that men's health is linked with miscarriages and even morning sickness. So if I can be without morning sickness, I would be please do the job, right? That's a hard part in pregnancy. One of them is having those morning sickness, which is all day thing, right? It's not just a morning. So that's what we do. We work both couples to get optimized health to be able to have a healthy baby.
Yeah, so smart. And I remember just even when my husband and I were struggling for our first child, I remember one of the things that I read, I was not told necessarily by a traditional doctor, but I just even getting to your optimal weight. So tell us a little bit, because I know a lot of people are okay, I've heard of IVF, I've heard of medication-based treatments, just this traditional methods. How does your approach to fertility differ from the traditional methods like IVF?
My approach is identifying and addressing the root cause of fertility issues through natural methods. So instead of relying on medications or invasive procedures, we work on enhancing the body's innate ability to conceive because our bodies are meant to conceive naturally, right? Improving our overall health and well-being. Our bodies needs a strong foundation to be the best it can be to welcome a baby. And we see results that we do because of a synergy of 8 essentials that we work together with. And IVF is a powerful tool. It is, but it doesn't fix what's causing the infertility in the first place. Even if it's a woman or it's in the male, it's not fixing anything. And often it involves high doses of synthetic hormones, which will disrupt your body and impact both your long-term health and even your baby's development. We have seen a lot of research how IVF medications is getting in the baby's development too. And our natural preconception care, we work with your body. They identify and heal the root cause of the struggles that you are having, whether it's hormonal imbalance or inflammation, poor egg or sperm quality, your nervous system stress. We will support in creating a healthy environment before conception. And that will improve the chances of conceiving naturally and gives your baby the strongest foundation possible.
Yeah, it's truly fascinating, all the natural tweaks that people can do when they know about it, right? A lot of people, I think, just probably aren't educated, which is why coming to you is such a great thing. So talking about a few of those lifestyle changes or habits that couples can start doing now, maybe to improve their chances of conceiving naturally or having a healthy baby. Can you share a little bit, what are a few of those?
Yeah, I'm going to give you a couple. Hydration. Hydration is so overlooked. A lot of people is oh yeah, I drink water every day. Do you? Yes, with every meal. You need more than that. And the first thing in the morning, we drink a cup of coffee. let's start our day with 16 ounces of gel water. What is gel water? Filtered water with a pinch of Redmond sea salt or a fresh squeezed lemon. 16 ounces is too much for you to start the day. Start with 4 and then increment it. But that has so much impact. That's going to boost your hydration. It's going to improve even your cravings, your energy, and your brain fog. I have patients that started and they're even oh my God, I can go to the bathroom every single day. Stuff like that. Like literally you're supposed to do that naturally. And people is not even doing that. And hydration will help with so many things. Instead of your coffee, just have a cup of water with Redmond sea salt or fresh lemon. Just start that and then you do everything else. But start that. Your nutrition, eating whole nutrient-dense food that will support your hormonal balance and not processed food. Stress management, incorporate relaxing techniques like meditation or yoga or a breathing technique. Those are going to help you to get your stress levels down. Sleep. We all talk about how important sleeping is, but do we actually sleep enough? Ensure adequate and quality sleep. That's going to aid in hormonal regulation and physical activity. We are not moving enough and we need to engage in regular movement. I'm not saying go to the gym every day or do hard workouts. 5 minutes of walk every single day. After a meal, just you finish your breakfast, just walk into your house for 5 minutes. Or if you're in your office, just stand up of your desk and move for 5 minutes. Start little by little and just increment it. But movement is going to boost your overall health. It's going to improve your blood sugar, which is super important for hormonal balance in both men and in women. So just move your body a little bit. Just shake it.
So many good tips. I mean, honestly, imagine starting those habits as you're trying to conceive or looking to do that in the future and being able to continue those. I mean, just great, awesome habits.
Yes. And for example, the sperm will improve every 90 days. Egg quality is every 120 days. So whatever you start today, you will see it in 90 and 120 days. So you can start changing your lifestyle today and you will notice every single change very soon.
Wow, that's really fast. That was faster than I would have anticipated you saying. So there, I know our local couples here in the Fort Mill, South Charlotte, Rock Hill area that are either struggling themselves or they have a family member or they know someone or they want to get started. They want to stay ahead of the game so they don't end up struggling with infertility. So tell us a little bit about, people, how can local couples get started with you if they are struggling and they really want to optimize their health or their potential pregnancy in the future? Tell us a little bit about how they can get started with you.
I do in-person and virtual work. So no matter which one is your preference, sometimes we are very busy lives. So I do virtual and in person. And you can visit my website, drdalynesvillalobos.com, and you can schedule there a consultation. And during that session, we will discuss your health history, your goals, which ones are your goals. That's very important. Maybe you want to become pregnant in 3 months or in a year or maybe next year. So those are very important. And from there, we will create a personalized plan to support your fertility journey.
That's amazing. Okay, super simple. We'll have Dr. Dalynes' website and all the ways that you can get connected with her as well. So you can just click the show notes. You can also find them on our Instagram page, or if you are on our email list and you're not yet, jump over there and fill that out and we'll email that straight to your inbox. You don't even have to go searching for her information. So I know you also had a little special thing that you were going to offer the listeners of Women of Fort Mill podcast. So will you share that with them?
Yes, for every podcast listeners, you can schedule a free consultation. It's 30 minutes. We will discuss what I said about your fertility journey, how we can explore, how we can work together. And if you're a good fit and we want to process and get started, I will give you guys a 20% off in my services. So just mention this podcast that you were here listening to us and reach out.
That's amazing. So thank you so much for that, because I know that a lot of times people, when they're going through these things, they really feel lost and they want to do things a natural way. Or I know there's got to be a different way than just going the straight traditional route. So please take the time to all of our amazing listeners to send this podcast to someone that you may know that needs this, that needs to connect with Dr. Dolly, even if they're not experiencing infertility now, but you know that they want to be able to conceive down the road and they want to be able to maximize their own health. So, man, I wish I would have had you back when I started having children. That's incredible. Well, thank you so much, Dr. Dolly, for being here. Thank you for sharing your story, your expertise, and really, it's just been such a pleasure. You guys, we would absolutely love for you to connect with Dr. Dolly. We will have everything in the show notes, but also on our Instagram page. Give her a follow. I know that she was sharing, she has a great YouTube as well, where she just offers tips once a week where they'll come on and they'll talk. And so that's great information just to get educated and learn so much knowledge. So we're excited. Thank you so much, Dr. Dolly, for being on.
Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. And if you are a brand new listener to Women of Fort Mill podcast, we want to say thank you for listening. Please give us a follow and rate and review us on whatever episode that you are listening to. Give us a rating. This is exactly how we spread our message and share all the incredible women of our community. And if you want to get more connected with us, you can go to the link on our Instagram profile and come on and be a guest or a sponsor, or just listen to the amazing guests that we have. We're just so glad to include you. Thank you so much for listening today, and we'll see you next week.
Thank you for tuning in to Women of Fort Mill, South Carolina. We love bringing you the stories of these incredible women, and we hope you're walking away with a little extra inspiration every week. If you enjoyed today's episode, don't forget to rate and review us wherever you listen. It helps us reach more amazing women like you and grow our supportive community.
And for all the latest updates, tips, and behind-the-scenes fun, make sure to follow us over on Instagram, Women of Fort Mill Podcast, and tag us to share what inspires you each week. Plus, join our email list to stay connected, be the very first to know about the new episodes and fun events. Thanks for being a part of our Fort Mill family. We'll see you next week with another inspiring woman right here at Women of Fort Mill Podcast.